I'm still a little sleepy, but so much better than yesterday. Didn't think I would be streaming tonight, but it's ended up happening anyways, so just gonna enjoy it. But I don't think I'll stream tomorrow night, since I'm streaming right now. But my mechanics feel so much better than yesterday. So this morning I went like up an MMR a little bit, and then I dropped it towards the end of when I was playing. And then got very frustrated. As expected, I guess. But yeah, so right now it's just gonna be some more drift dribbles and just kinda, I don't know, vibing in 1v1s. What's up, Ignited? How's your day been going? I'm doing well, although it's still a bit sleepy, but not as bad as yesterday. Thankfully, like, I don't have school on Fridays though, so I'm not going to be as tired tomorrow or Saturday, but I'm not sure I'm going to stream tomorrow. I don't think I'm going to end up doing it, but I'll definitely stream Saturday and probably Sunday. I think most likely on Sunday. I feel like the controller is like digging into my finger for some reason. It does not feel comfortable. That was a beautiful shot. Like, just perfect mechanics. Oh, I forgot it's this guy. I've seen him around before. Rings maps on stream. It'll be fun to do it on stream. It's just since I don't have that many hours to play ranked every day. What on earth is happening? I just have to use the time that I get to play the game wisely. If I spend a while doing a rings map, it's gonna cost me a little bit of game sense and mechanics. Like, I mean, it'll make certain mechanics pretty clean, but won't help other ones. Won't help some of the important ones that I need. I actually just recorded a video yesterday of me doing a rings map, which I'll probably upload soon. Was planning on doing just another normal, like, ones gameplay video first, and then I'll probably upload the rings map one after. Car is spelled with 2 C's. If you didn't know it, you saw it here first. Kind of gets rid of the fact that I just said it is spelled if, like, I'm like, you saw it here first. Pretty clean. This guy's aerials are just lovely to watch. That bump was kind of funny. I'm pretty sure he wanted the mid boost, so thought I was able to get a bump like that. Kinda got away with that. Let's just keep him from getting any more dribbles in the air. Oh, that's so unfortunate. It fell off too wide and there was no way to recover it. RIP. Oh well. Do a dribbling map. That one I might do on one stream in particular, coming up soon, just to show. Probably one that I've never tried before. Like, that for me would be more effective than a rings map. Alright, I've got something annoying in my eye. was my landing? That shot that he had was almost insane. I feel like I'm playing in slow motion again. No! Couldn't get the touch I wanted. Oh well. Oh, that's a bit unfortunate. It's really unfortunate. Alright, my kickoffs are not handling anything well at the moment. Just waiting for him to try to challenge me there. Nice. Not too much that he can do in that spot. I'm not sure if I've completed any dribbling maps other than Leathermere's the one that's in space or whatever. And that was like the worst shot ever. I gotta get this thing out of my eye. It's not even like a specific thing. It's just a glaze hanging over my eye, and I know what it is. I've had that happen a few times, especially lately for some reason. That was interesting. His breezies are at a similar point to where mine are. Nice. I've been playing pretty slow, so he was just waiting to do an early challenge. Managed to read that right. Yeah, it gets hard pretty quickly. Part of the fun of it, though. Rip, that could have been a good shot. Still losing control of the ball. What? Okay, it's beautiful. It's everything I wanted it to be. Pretty clear for him. It's a little annoying that I don't get the boost there. Really challenge, doesn't really do me that much. No. Misjudged it by a mile. Oh well. That guy's fun to play though. Players like him are always interesting to run into. Second time around. Feel a little bit warmer, so gonna be a bit more aggressive on touches and everything. It's a crazy pinch. Needed that boost to spawn. So much faster. Yeah, that's a very, very clean shot. He finally got the breezy he wanted. So much power from that spot too. I was waiting to see what would happen from it, but I didn't expect him to get that much power and height at the same time. That bounce was the worst thing ever. Man, my decision making feels nothing like it did last week. Like, not even close. Solid shots from him still. But, I mean, the bad part isn't my defense afterwards. The bad part is really just me letting him get set up like that. Like, my positioning is way off and stuff. He just wanted to get a bump afterwards. Would have been a free goal for him if it happens. Like that kind of a shot, it's crazy. Usually I know how to fix things that pop up when I'm playing poorly or any of that. But this time I'm pretty stumped. I've never had my whole, I don't know, playstyle become so so different within such a short amount of time. Oh my gosh. Like the recovery is, everything is sloppy and slow. But oh well. Great. This thing boost again. Save was there at least. Not getting the cut that I want up the wall. Like, good defending from him, but again, that's my mistake. I'm not getting the the touch I'm aiming for. Okay. I like what do I do? What do I do at this point? And every 50 is the same. Like, I don't get it. I really, really don't get it this time. I've never been this stumped in once. Like, in my whole time of playing the game. I know a bit of it, like quite a bit of it has to do with being tired, but I'm usually able to find some kind of a fix. Like in how I warm up or something like that, but again, right now I just don't even know. Could have gotten that boost if I'd followed him. No, not the touch I want. Lose a chance to score. Actually get it back because he made a mistake. But like, you know, that needs to be a really quick cut back towards his net. Not a bad touch leading to a mistake by him for a goal. Get a good kickoff though, finally. Don't think he got a reset. Nice. Was hoping to get a pinch, but wasn't able to get anything that good. And he's playing a bit off too. Well, this is definitely easier than the last opponent with all of the breezy flicks that guy was pulling off. From every angle. Rip. Good recovery from him, but it's not going to be enough. Man, if I had played 2s or 3s like a lot in the last 2 days, would have been so bad. The amount of power shots that were off target. If the wave dash again. Wave dashes are either like my best friend or just nowhere to be found. Nowhere to be found at all. Champion players? I mean, I don't really pay attention to what people call themselves. People call themselves tons of stuff that doesn't make sense. I don't really have like an idea of what's right or wrong for it. I mean, you're pretty much whatever rank that you are at that moment, so. Like, I mean, if I said that I was top 100 right now, just because I was top 100, like a year ago, that that wouldn't be okay, obviously. But the game is not as serious around champ or diamonds. But yeah, I mean, to me, whatever rank the person is at is what rank they are. Doesn't really matter what they say. Terrible flick. The setup was horrible. Cool. And he's gone. He was not having a good time that match. Okay, on to the next one. Again, I wanted to do a bunch of 3s and 2s on some of the streams, but I can't stand being this bad at 1s at the moment. I have to get up to SSL at least before I get back to the other game modes. But I think over the weekend I'm gonna play a lot better. It's just gonna be easier than this. At least that's what I'm thinking. I'll see if that's actually how it turns out. Again, I've never had such a big drop mechanically and game sense wise. Like, something similar to this happened the first time I ever got in the top 100. Except that was terrible, because like the first time I got in it, I immediately fell like 250 MMR. And how did this card not get hit? I thought he was underneath, but I guess not. Oh, it got touched, it just didn't exist. The tap did not do a thing. But pretty good clear. I needed that little pad that he took in the middle. Rip. Oh, that's the unluckiest thing I've seen in a little while. I'll take it though. Why am I leaving that? That's like the worst thing ever. That's such a bad thing to leave. In the top 20? At the bottom of the top 100? No, I was top 15. Well, I was ranked 15th. That was the highest I ever got. And then I took a break when I reached that point. That was like, how long ago? 2016 when I was ranked 15th? And then ever since then I'd gotten back in the top 100 and just been at multiple spots within it. But yeah, 15 was the highest. Bad 50s again. Missing boosts. Scored that if I had boost. Oh, well, that's... This is just not going this guy's way at all. Matches at like at that time were really intense. It wasn't like why does that seem like it's wide to me, or not wide, but like it's going further to the corner than it is. Like I'm looking at it, and that's what I mean by game sense is being off, because I'm looking at that and I'm thinking it's more to the corner than it actually is. Oof. Oh. He's just gonna get the boost back. Like, I can't grab a boost. What, how? How is this a thing? But yeah, the top 100 matches, I should be getting to that. It's a great shot. I know I can react in time. It's difficult to watch myself not able to do it. But yeah, the top 100 matches, once you get to like rank 15th and stuff, everybody is so competitive. It's not exactly fun, or it's not for fun. Like, it's a lot easier to have fun in a match like this because there's so much less pressure. But at that time and at that rank, it was just everybody's going 100% every single match, and it was such a high intensity. Took a lot of brain power. And so, like, if I could play like 4 hours of 1v1s like this, with that, it would just be so much thinking and so much focus. You could only play for like an hour. Maybe it's not that hard if you reach like rank 1 in the worlds, and then everybody just becomes really predictable to you, but before that point, it's a different story. No, even that's off target. It's one of my go-to goals when I can get it off the back wall like that. Horrible recovery too. Ugh. Oh well. What's up, Joyce? How's your night going? No way. It hurts. It still hurts. Missing stuff like that is the worst thing ever. I don't know, man. Did I play casual once? Not. I don't really tend to. When I first played the game was when I tried that, but I've always played ranked since like 6 years ago, I guess. I don't really have any other options than the bump. Bit unfortunate for him. But yeah, I used to try casual ones like when maybe as soon as I got the game, but ever since then I haven't touched them. Gonna finish, not enough boost. So off target, especially if the air roll afterwards. That's where I'm having like just a ton of difficulty is on some of my air rolls at the moment. They're really, really weird. He's annoyed after the last match. But I'm getting these big gaps in how I'm playing where like last match it was really easy to play, and then this last one, I'm not playing like how I was in the other. Although that guy didn't seem like he was warm in the first match either, so. But still, I'm getting some really just strange jumps in my own play. That was so ugly. I'm gonna try drift dribbles this game and see if those exist. Otherwise, this is gonna be like the worst night ever of matches. No real bump there, he's probably just waiting to rush. Yeah, I kid you not, I missed 2 different touches in that play that I was trying to get. Can't. Cool. Left that way too open for too long. Yeah, what's kind of funny too is that sometimes in this game, when I've been streaming before and I just start talking about random stuff, I start to play better. Because I'm not paying close attention, and that can help. but it doesn't always happen. Love being on 0 boosts. Cool. He wasn't able to get the touch he wanted there. So much of ones is just small touches that lead to a ton of really tight control. And then predicting your opponent. Those tend to be the most important things to focus on. I guess he's a bit tilted by something for some reason. See if I can catch it on the spawn. Nice. Yeah, a bit predictable by him there. I'll take it. Haven't had too many opportunities to do any kind of a dribble though. I don't really trust that this guy's not gonna instant rush me, so. Like right here. Yeah. He's trying to recover off the ceiling, but he got bumped in a pretty bad place. He hates ones mains. Oh no. On that play, he just pushed too far into the corner, made the bump super easy. So unmechanical. I'm very unmechanical at the moment. All the mechanics are I don't know, they feel drunk. It's the best way I can describe it. Remember, Ignited, remember yesterday I was describing it like right now I feel like I'm playing on keyboard and mouse with a controller. So, like, blocky my movement feels. But it'll get better. It was almost good. At this point I'm just waiting for this guy to forfeit. So I've not said a single thing. But oh well. I used to talk more with people than once when they'd comment on stuff, but at this point, like, I just don't tend to do it unless I actually know the player. I mean, I'm pretty sure I've seen Fatal before, but I have no clue. But yeah, I used to have like somewhat of an interest in talking in chat, but it's gone now. I don't tend to add anybody in the game either. Okay, let's see. Normal spin dribbles. If I get this, if I get 2 in a row on the first attempt, that means I'm fine on them. Yeah. That mechanic is fine. And crazy breezy afterwards too, so. But for some reason, I have missed like 4 breezies already, but oh well. That's the kind of camera reset I want. Rough for him that he ends up leaving me the boost. There. Finally got the breezy again. That's been my go-to move lately. Let's play a bit more mechanically this match. Force myself to do it. No. That was off by like 200 miles. So was that. I'll keep pushing it though. You always feel like you're on keyboard and mouse. Probably because you are on keyboard and mouse, but that wouldn't make you bad. Set up the dribble like as soon as he did. As soon as he did that. I think I can barely... Yeah, it wasn't as close as I thought it would be. Nice. Pretty solid. Good start to the match so far. Don't know how I feel about this. I did that kind of a jump to throw him off, but yeah, not actually I just have no comment. Not on that one. Rip. At least I got the second reset that time, but still off by 5 miles. If I'd gotten it just a little bit better, would have been a goal. If you watch enough, maybe you'll... I mean, watching is a great way to get better at this game, or just any esport. Any sport. Off by a little, hoping to demo afterwards, but he did a good job to avoid it. Hit his car like 5 times, but I hate seeing sparks fly off of their car and nothing happens. He definitely didn't want to ground that shot, but it ends up happening to him, which I'll take. Free goal for me. No, no demo. Big risk on the boost grab. Maybe I'm hitting this though. Nope. There was a little bit of help though. Just a little bit. Even though the power shots were off, that one had a chance to be insane. But oh well. No. Free possession. Breton using the wall. And then missed the controlled touch. Oh my gosh. It's the second time this match. Maybe actually it was like 2 matches ago where I tried to curve the ball towards his net on a jump and it flies behind me. Yikes. I'm just gonna keep forcing mechanics. Nice. What? I don't know about that one. Really needed a dim out there. Unfortunate. I feel bad for him. Hate to see it happen. By playing keyboard and mouse. I mean, that's what everybody would assume if they don't know the game. they're not like watching that many people who are keyboard and mouse. I mean, most racing games are horrible to try on keyboard, but this is an exception. Fake going for his boost. Nice. Nice, okay. Getting better. I'm feeling better. That was so much better than earlier. I have no idea what that like super laggy reset was though. That was really weird. Having to climb out of Grand Champ 3 a second time. I never like having to do it. I'm surprised though. Last week I felt like so good. Like so good mechanically. It disappeared so fast. But I will get it back. Can't stop till I do. Honestly, I feel like of all the mechanics people tend to practice, air dribbling is probably the most useful. Because at a really high level you need air dribbles to set up a lot of the good shots you can go for, like flip resets, air dribble bumps. Some of the best players in the world tend to be the people who are insane at doing those. But they can go for such good resets because their air dribbles set them up insanely well. Oh my gosh. I can't be missing boosts. Much less effective touch than I wanted. See if he's on this boost or not. No, that's really wide. Yeah, again, power shots are just in a really weird spot lately. They're not too far off, they're just off by a little too much, you know? Pretty heavy pinch. Cool. I really don't even know what's happening in these ones matches. It's just some really random stuff leading to goals. But again, I just have to play through it. Man, I was saying that all last week and it ended up working, and then I'm back to these mechanics. It's really, like, it's a lot for my brain to see me play that differently so quickly. I don't know how else to describe it. And then again, it's not even that important. It just can be bothering. Fake not having boost ends up being the right call. He gets that mid boost though, so I kind of ruined the advantage that I got. Why? Oh my gosh. Window closed. Love when that happens on my computer. That rarely happens though. But oh well. Solid goal for him. That's so unfortunate. He gets 2 goals following that. He seems like the kind of player who would give back the goal if he knew that my game closed. But I'm not going to mention it. He just seems to have a nice personality. Oh, cool. I don't think he... I'm not sure if he actually meant to save that or not. Yeah, good attempts. Off by just a little. Most perfect touch I've had in a while. Second one wasn't perfect though. Also, how many times can I get that same touch on the ground? Okay. Let's wait for whatever he's going for. Nearly missed that boost too. Somehow I'm the one who gets affected by that. This is not great. Okay, just barely got there in time. Good save. Off target. Okay. I missed that boost. Again. Again, I'm shocking myself with the number of times it can happen. It's crazy. Oh no, not the flicks too. Get a really bad bump. I should have turned immediately. It's so easy for him to get a great recovery out of the corner after being bumped, but I didn't think about it. No. No chance of getting a bump on him as I go back either. Man, I'm so off target on that read. Fake and breezy, and that was really, really low. So unfortunate for me. I even went like extra high to try to close off that from happening, but no. Oh well. It's a good save by him. I'm so tired of missing just the smallest things. That kickoff was my thumb being too far to the left. Like it's happening so much. It's frustrating, man. But, oh well. In free play, like a lot of my freestyling mechanics feel decent, but. Oh, what's up, Rick? How are you doing tonight? It's okay. It doesn't feel okay. Specifically for me, after it's really, really hard. Yeah, after last week. But honestly, some of the hardest stuff in this game, like when I'd gotten to a really high rank before, like top 100 and stuff, is once you fall out of it, or if you fall out of it, you just don't even want to play the game like immediately after. And like I've asked other players about it, and it's pretty much the same for them. It's such a high intensity with those matches, but it's fun in hindsight. Doing good. Less tired than yesterday. Had an exam at school today, and pretty sure I got over a 90. Almost completely sure, but I'll find out. Find out next week. I just missed another boost, which is really, really great for my confidence at the moment. Thankfully it doesn't stay too close to it. Very far off target. Let's wait for him to go up. Nice. Good save. There we go. Best power shot I've had in 3 days. Solid. Rip, that could have been way better. I got kind of lucky that his car hit the ball, but I'll take it. He just overplayed that a little bit too much. It's a great speed flip right there. Wait for him to try to go high. It's a really weird touch for me, but cool. He's just playing too predictably. Kind of a rough start for him, but he could recover it. Let's see. Probably just gonna do a normal power shot. I was hoping to hit that off my post so I could get it to go to the middle of the field, but that was off target. Rip. If I had a little boost, maybe I could have gotten back to that. Let's see, I probably just should have done a fake challenge here. That would have been fine. Given that this guy is not feeling very comfortable. I keep getting challenged at the exact second that I jump. It's not a good sign for me. Just the fact that it's happened consistently means my timing is like really bad on some of the flicks. Usually I can just kind of sense when people are trying to challenge, not 100% of the time, but at least like 30% of the time. And if you can do it like a third of the time, it makes a huge difference in ones for the amount of goals that you score. Besides his map is a bit too difficult for you. His map is like the #1 that I would suggest. Like to just keep doing it over and over until you manage to get through those difficult areas. Some of the other ones are not. I know there's one called Noob Dribble, and that's I think that one's easier, and I've heard it's pretty good, but I don't know that much about it. I don't know who made it. But I've heard it's good for anyone who has a hard time on the other dribble maps. Not the pinch that he wanted. Just fake it. I'm not gonna get anything good from going for that. Meaning, actually no. Read it the second time. Just got boost for free. Thankfully, I'm not. No, I am. Never mind. I am doing it. I was about to say, thankfully I'm not that off target with the touches at the moment, but just as I was saying it, had to get a terrible touch. Just let him do what he wants. No. I thought his car got tagged a little bit better, but it didn't. I should have been scored on there. GG though. Not the kind of match that that guy wanted, but ended up working out for me. But yeah, the other dribble maps that I've seen, to me, look like they're just as difficult. There may be, what is it called? Dribble Training 2 or something? That one's pretty good, but I think that one's also really difficult. Top 101s, yeah. Just trying to get back to it after a big break from this game. It's been a lot harder than I've wanted it to be so far, though. Especially after last week, but oh well. I'll get back to it. Currently about 200 points off. But I'm just gonna keep playing over the weekends. Hopefully I can get back whatever has happened with my mechanics over the weekend. I'm pretty sure I can, but I don't know at this point. This has been a really weird, just lack of mechanics. I appreciate it, Epic Dog. Thank you for the kind words, man. Also, thanks for the follow as well. But yeah, I'll just keep at this. I mean, the big thing that tends to work for everybody, no matter what, is just putting hours into the game, even when it's difficult. But just the way it is. But yeah, Epic Dog, I appreciate the kind words, man. I don't recognize Cody. Easy save coming up. Oh, never mind. I thought he would go for like near post, whether it was an air dribble or a flick. I didn't know that they put Star Wars skull explosions in though. Estimated queue time is 15 seconds. There's no way. I mean, like 2 weeks ago, I had to wait about a week before getting into a week. It's hard to speak while playing this game sometimes. I had to wait about like 10 minutes before a match when it was saying the queue time was only like 20 seconds. Queue times are always a bit off. Alright, another boost missed. Favorite thing ever. I was hoping that pinch would work out way better for me. Wait for him to do a power touch. Yeah, he gets a little bit more than he wanted, which is fake. Wanted to go for a breezy, but I didn't have the angle, so ended up abandoning it pretty quick. Let's see. Also have a lot of room here, but good save. It was a really interesting looking shot. Nice. Solid shot from him, but no way for him to score it there. He's gonna get this save though. I'm tired of the ball hitting my car and still going out when I've challenged those previously, so didn't want to do it again. I think right here he just kind of turned the wrong way. I don't know. It's kind of weird goal. Rip, this ain't what I want. No, so close. Why was this kickoff so bad? Oh, I went so far to the left of the ball. Terrible job by me. There we go. That's what I need every kickoff I do to be like. Yeah, about me leaving that. Boost over ball. Best decision ever. Best decision anyone can make. Okay, I have to turn off autopilot so I don't do stuff like that. No. The other thing that's been hard is just setting up normal dribbles. They've been ridiculously hard to set up lately. Like, they just fall off the nose of my car immediately. Or they just land on the nose. Yeah, good fake by him. But yeah, it's kind of weird. Nice. Perfect flick at least. Gets me back into this. I think almost every match I've done tonight has just been win-loss, and win-loss, and then win-loss. No, super weak. Rip, that could have been a really good top corner air dribble. That's what I was hoping for. I have not gotten I haven't spun I can't speak again. I haven't spun out people's cards very often by trying to bump them, but thankfully that one works. Nice. Really powerful flick again. Back in it already. Again, if I have power shots and if I have flicks, I have pretty much everything I need for ones. I meant to go a little bit higher, but I didn't use my second jump. Good shot from him though. My placement made that save way too easy for him. Cool. Just a pretty unfortunate spot for him to end up in. Leads to a pretty free goal. No, he just barely gets that pad in front of me. I hate the fact that I get bumps. Nice. I didn't want to commit right away and get tagged by his car or anything. Rip. Good job by him to stay safe from the bump. I don't know where his car went. It's kind of weird. Nice. He was hoping that fake would catch me, but I decided to be extra patient. Super patient. Best thing I can do now is be aggressive, so. Shoot early, because I'm thinking he's gonna try to mix that up. Terrible landing for me, though. Kind of unfortunate for him, though. He just didn't have the angle. That one's a really difficult one to make. Yeah, not too many other options for him there. He played well though. A few mistakes. His shot at the end, just, it's almost impossible to hit it from that angle. Duos or trios? Not that much lately. Right now I'm gonna do ones until I get SSL again, and then I'll start playing twos and threes pretty much as I play ones. It's just, I want I want to get 1360 back too badly. Oh, he nearly had a really good shot. Yeah, basically at the point where I'm like 100 points below top 100 is where I'm comfortable doing twos and threes pretty often. But I've always done more threes matches than I've done twos. I always enjoyed the game mode a little bit more. Good challenge by him. He didn't waste any time in getting towards me. Lol. Caught him a little bit off guard with that fake. He played just a little bit too quickly and I was able to read that, so it worked out. Top corner, please. That was not top corner. No, that was so bad too. It's just hitting the wrong part of my car. See if he plays patient. If he's patient, I can score this. No. I wasted too much time trying to not lose the ball. I don't really have a choice there. It's a great shot. You've played more threes. Which one do you enjoy the most, though? I mean, I'm guessing it's threes if you've ended up playing more at this point. But, no, that's so weak, too. Simple mistakes. I thought he would try to cut in for a dribble, and that I'd be able to get a really good 50, but not quite. What a landing. Hoping for a demo, but no way I can pull that off. No. My power shots, man. Better at twos, but threes is pretty fun. About the same amount. Nice. The thing I like more about threes is that there's just more room to do interesting stuff, and you can get away with more because you have two teammates. In twos, it's just so hard to. Pretty nice flick. That was. I don't know if that counts as a breezy or a musty. But yeah, I like that you can get away with a lot more in threes and just go for more crazy looking aerials and stuff. And then in ones, you can do a lot of that as well if you set it up for yourself. But in twos, I just felt like if I made a mistake going for some kind of a mechanical play or something, then it's just completely my fault. It takes so little to get scored on in twos. I just don't think I understood the game mode as much either. Oh, what's up, average YouTube commenter? Was gold. For your speedy? Nice. Speed makes a huge difference in this game, but timing tends to be more important. It's crazy because like at the highest level, people are just insanely quick, but their timing is incredible. A lot of them tend to play really patiently too and kind of slow. It's unfortunate. I bumped didn't do anything to him. Bumps feel harder than they used to. I feel like I would spin people out more often when I played before, when I bumped them. Could just be me. I should have just gone up immediately there. Had a feeling he'd try to bump. Nice. Not that much he can do once he sees me drop it. Air roll, right or left, or directional? Directional. Right and left makes it like so easy. I mean, there's more to doing right and left, but I think directional just in general is definitely harder. That's why I tend to suggest to everybody that they, nice, GG. Yeah, I tend to suggest to everyone that they just use air roll left and air roll right, because it's so much easier once you do it, and once you get used to it, it's a pretty consistent way to do your air rolls. Like, I first learned how to do it by practicing air dribbling. Honestly, I think if you're learning how to air roll, air dribbling is the best thing to practice. Like, rings maps are also really good, but air dribbling is just so precise and it forces you to be really exact with your touches. But I think people make more progress doing it. Now you're getting used to air roll, right? And you're struggling a bit with it. Right, like you've always used directional. I mean, you've always used whatever it's called, and now you've switched to left and right. Only game you played for a while, took a break from it. Any tips for getting back into playing? Yeah, definitely. I mean, that's exactly where I'm at. I was at a really high rank before, and I've barely played over the last year until like the last 2 weeks, and I've been playing a ton. For me, it's just consistent hours, making sure that you play every day. Like, playing every day is the most important thing. I played like every day for about 5 days last week, and my mechanics were insanely good again. And then I missed like 3 days, or I barely played over 3 days, and now my mechanics are so bad again. And I'm pretty sure it's just a mix of taking the break and missing those last 3 days. Just those things have done that. But yeah, like to answer the question, it's just, you just have to play every day for a consistent amount of hours. 90% of your time in free play to practice and getting around the map faster. Nice. Honestly, doing free play like that is huge, but it depends on your play style. If you want to be like a really patient player, that's not as useful to do. But if you play better playing really fast, then that's a really good way to train. I've seen quite a few different professional players practice by doing that. Okay, I was sure that I was gonna catch his bounce when he landed, but I guess not. This guy's really good, by the way. I used to see him in tournaments, like all the time in the game. And he was somebody you had to watch out for. Like, from what I remember, on the team I was playing on, was the goal was never let this guy dribble. If you see him have the ball, just take it away from him or try to bump him. It's one of the players that you just never let have the ball. He might have taken a break though, I don't know. But as you can see right there, he's a really good shot. That's a really bad bounce for me. Let's do a fake. I can't really do too much there. That bounce could have been a lot better. I'm just gonna leave it for boost. Expecting him to go for it because he can hit the angle, so he's kind of hoping that I don't know that. Just being a little bit over aggressive. Can probably take advantage of it soon. Okay, how do I get bumped there? How am I the one who's getting bumps? Don't quite get that. Yeah, he has like no patience whatsoever. He just wants this game to be over with. Nice. Just barely got away from the demo. Not on a professional team. Well, it was, I guess, in terms of making money, yeah, but it wasn't like an RLCS team. It was a smaller one. One that was trying to get into RLCS. RIP. Good shot by him. But yeah, I didn't get into RLCS back when I was doing that on a team. I'm pretty much just waiting for him to that was almost so bad it was good. No, off target a little. But yeah, I'm waiting for him to overcommit on a lot of these plays. Really good 50. Nice. Like right there. I'm just counting on him to challenge early. Great game sense and being speedy helps you recover faster and win a lot of your kickoffs. Yeah, that is true. The more you get used to being really quick, the better it makes you. The hardest part of playing quick though is like finding a really good balance for it, especially if you're like doing it with teammates. I've only played it once actually, and it was on a friend's phone, but I've never really gotten into it. I don't tend to do too much with mobile games. Ah, so close. No, not gonna be in. Just need this boost. Nice. Okay. Yeah, everything's fine. Cool. Okay, I'm starting to annoy him more. I feel like he is coming off of a break. He's still got good mechanics, but it's not the same as he used to be. No, what is that? What did my car just do? There's no way. There's no way that's real. Started breakdancing. I just want this boost. He definitely got it. No. Oh, okay. That's way too good of a 50 from that angle. I got scammed. I got scammed by that 50. The bottom of his car tapped it up over me. Oof. Power slides? Yeah, power slides are my specialty of this game. They're kind of hard to score right now. I don't really like going for them if I don't feel very confident mechanically. They're easiest if I can just feel them out. Sometimes there's a... he actually read that. Smart of him. Sometimes there's a really... Like, I have a really, really good sense of how to do them. Had an idea where that was going, but he still got a ton of power into that shot. See, shots like this is what he would do in tournaments, especially off of the ceiling, and he got an insane amount of power into it, like, every single time. Okay, that's just not good. I double jumped. My thumb did not do what I wanted it to do. Oof. Oh well. I can get one wall punch before the end. I was expecting it though. And it was like on the ground. But GG. Have a breezy flick, but you can't do it. The ball goes to the left whenever you try to do it. Any tips? Let me see real quick. I think it used to do similar when I first started learning how to do it. Yeah, what causes it? Is it, you're saying it goes like too far to the left compared to where your car is, right? Also, which side do you tend to turn to? Do you turn to the left or the right? Because usually when you air roll, it's turning you back in the direction the ball goes. So like a lot of my breezy flicks are just a little bit to the left of my car, and then I use the boost to help me position back underneath the ball. Like I set it up just a little bit on the left side, but just barely at all. It's really light. I'd say experiment with your boost control, with how you're feathering the boost. Like, the way that you need to feather your boost and turn your car is different every single time. But sometimes you need to hold your boost almost all the way through it, and other times you need to like be really, really delicate with how you're feathering it. But when I was learning how to do it, I found that was the most helpful thing, was just watching how... It's almost like, boosting is almost like aiming with your left stick. It's just as important, or it makes as big of a difference to the breezy flick. This is going to be a good bounce. Smart touch by him. Felt like he was going to go for a power shot immediately. What a recovery. Can't do too much. I'll just let him try to figure out something. I really want to challenge this, but okay, good. I had a feeling he wasn't brave enough. He was assuming that I would flick it because I saw him grab boost, but wasn't going to give him that. Really good save. Placed himself pretty well in the top corner. No, power shot was terrible there. Is that off? It's almost off. From YouTube right now? Yeah, I did notice. I have my Twitch viewer thing pulled up so I can see how many are on Twitch. Usually, like lately it's been the other way around, but I don't know. It's different today. Yeah, he shouldn't have given me the space. Diamond, what do you think is the most important thing for you to learn to do? In what game mode? Ones or a different one? Because I'd say it's different for each one. No! I got myself in a bad spot. Oh no, Met's here. Actually, Met, did you just pop in? Again? Because for me it said you weren't here a second ago. That'd be funny timing. Nice. I turned down towards him to get that Timo. Rip. Could have been cool. Just gonna control instead. The bait was really good there. Nice. No. Almost had a 360, but he only wanted to challenge. Man, I was so off target with that. I thought the ball wasn't going to bounce off the wall. Unfortunate. Best for each mode. At Diamond for 1v1s, just have the most consistent flicks. Practice those a lot. Okay, that was nearly a roll 1. Nearly had to forfeit there. Nice. Hard for him to defend that. Yeah, for 1v1s, honestly, the quickest way you would be able to rank up in ones is just get insanely good at flicking the ball and air dribble bumps. And I hate air dribble bumps personally, but you'll rank up very quickly if you get super good at those two things. And in threes, I would say watch your boost management and yeah, boost management, and just don't go for the ball very much. Play defensively most of the time. Not to where you're like never going a single time, but to where you can defend whatever mistakes your teammates make. It's the easiest way to rank up in threes. Pretty unfortunate for me. No. I didn't want the ball to land on the back of my car. Couldn't do anything about it after. And yeah, for twos, I don't really have any specific tips for twos. I don't really play them enough to give any good advice on them. Like, threes and ones were modes that I did a lot of in the past. But twos was the mode that I never really did too much of. Favorite mechanic? Kind of hard for me to say. I'll just say anything that involves drift dribbling. It's to be my favorite. But like there are so many different drift dribbles, but I've done like the 360 dribble a million times at this point, so it just doesn't appeal to me as much. And I don't like a 360 wave dash as much as I used to. So yeah, it's kind of hard to say. Used to know, but this guy is in full chase mode. No way. No! My single jump was meant to be recoverable. Of course, the last touch was off by a little. Nice. He's just getting really aggressive at the end. I think he's intentionally doing it to mix things up because he played pretty patient earlier, but he looks really uncomfortable while he's playing this fast. Rip. Nice cut from me. Had to do it. Completely necessary. Counteroffensive? Yeah, probably right about that. Let me do threes real quick. For threes, like, I'll show you what I mean by just playing patient and stuff. I'm at like 1605 right now, and it's odd how simple this is. So like, I'm just gonna play and like save boost the whole time, and I'd say like 8 out of 10 times it's gonna win a match. So here, I'm just playing patient, not gonna waste boost, and then decide to go. I'm basically never boosting when I don't have to, and then they end up making a mistake. We nearly get a goal from it. Still not boosting. My teammate turns. I guess he didn't know I was there. Still saving boost. They don't really get a good scoring opportunity. Just pass it. I actually didn't see that guy who was coming towards me. I thought the other guy was the one attacking. Kind of surprised that that just got to be in front of our net, but still being controlled with the boost. Yeah, a good way to describe what I meant by boost control is just never boost when you don't need to. Do anything else but that. I don't know who's got this and who doesn't. Just gonna wait up. Both my teammates are in this bumblebee thing. But yeah, I had a ton of boost there, so I was able to go for that pretty unpredictable shot. And still waiting. Didn't need to go for that. But now since my teammates are also like, pick up pads. That's something else that's important. Do that as often as you can. But when you're not boosting all the time, you tend to be a bit better at positioning. Because you don't leave important spots. That ended up working out barely. Sadly, that's off target. Don't want to go for this. And this right here is kind of what I mean by playing defensive. You don't really need to go for things that you're not 100% sure that you're going to get. Teammate went too early. Because you only need like 24 boost to save stuff in front of your net. Here I know he's going to go for that. Just take a really simple controlled touch. Being patient. Goes back to my teammate. We nearly get a goal. And yeah, we end up getting a goal. But in threes, like, it tends to just be this simple for ranking up, where you're just kind of in the right spot at the right time, because you don't tend to boost too far forwards or too far off to the side. Stuff like that. When I got top 100 in threes, that was basically how I was playing. I was really patient until top 100, because at that point you can't really be too patient anymore. But before that, like, all you have to do is just sit around and wait for people to mess up, and you'll rank up pretty quick. Pretty simple goal for my teammate as well. And this doesn't come down to like the other team playing bad or any of that. This is just like, it happens every single match. So it's kind of funny because it's just like the most simple change ever. Actually, I'll try it again in ones. I was doing it a bit last week, but once my mechanics got better, I didn't need to do any boost saving. But I'll try it again. What's up, Marta? How are you doing this evening? Well, if it's evening for you. Yeah, just not gonna boost when it's not necessary. free dribble. Ah, if he had boosted towards his net, I would have been able to score that, but he didn't. Ah, I'll have to fight just a little bit. Close. He's probably not going to let me dribble it too much more. No, I was so close. It's kind of a risky 50 for me to go for, but I was hoping it wouldn't turn out as strong towards the wall as it did. But because his car tagged the ball, ended up happening. Yeah, that was pretty weak. It still had some speed on it, but that kind of a side flick can be insanely fast. Rip. Lol. Marta, you should have seen me an hour ago. An hour ago, I was hurting. There were no mechanics anywhere. I think I've gotten a little bit warmer. But yeah, an hour ago I was struggling so bad. But feeling better now. Off by a little on that third reset. Unfortunate. If I got the reset, definitely would have been a goal. But off by just a hair. All it takes. That's so weird looking. Saving boost still. Ah, by just a little again. Rip. I didn't get that reset. Nice, the speed is back. I feel the control. That one's really hard for him to read, no matter what. With that kind of a wave dash. Kickoff was superb right there too. No, I wanted a reset. Wish I got a bump there. If he let me have that, I was getting that pinch. I don't think he wanted to drop the ball, he just had to run with the 50 after it happens. Nice. Okay, everything is back. All my skill. Everything that was missing. It feels so good. Feels so nice. Hard to read for everybody. Yeah, pretty much. No, my landing ended up not being too bad. What do I do there? I don't know if there's too much that I could have done really. It's a good block. Nice. Yeah, not too much strength on it. I was hoping I'd be able to get like a musty out of it, but there was just no way from that angle. Like 20-0. Probably. Depends on your kickoff. I'm scoring this if he lets me shoot it. Yep. Nice. No! I was so close. I don't think I would have gotten a good touch on it anyways. He was blocking it perfectly, so probably would have still scored it if I tapped the ball into him there. Close. No, could have been cool. He's really intimidated at the moment, which is great for me. You can tell people are getting intimidated if they give you too much space and they're afraid of challenging at certain moments. If I only like try to dribble the ball slowly and stuff, then people won't be afraid of challenging, but if you show them that you can score while you're moving really quick and you can do that kind of stuff, it's really a bit unnerving for them. So it's not normal at all. No, could have been a cool double touch. Nice. Okay, that match was so much better than an hour ago. Like, whole different game. Whole different game at this point. But again, my mechanics feel right where they need to be, so 'tis a good thing. I'm gonna switch back to saving boost all the time. Like a week ago, once I got to the point where I was just playing super quick and free play, because my mechanics were feeling like really good, and so I could do that. I was able to switch up my ones play style to playing a bit more like I was in free play, and then that hasn't worked in the slightest over the last few days because like the mechanics were just terrible. So I need to go back to boost saving until I feel 100% confident in my mechanics again, because the positioning is just so much better while managing the boost. Like so much better. I used to do, does anybody remember when the Musty Flick was actually just where you would dip the car's nose down and then you would backflip when it would look like that? Before people just did it with the backflip only. Because I used to be good at that back when it first happened. Yeah, exactly like that. I don't see anybody do this anymore. Because, I mean, it's so much less effective than doing the backflip one. I guess it's a little bit quicker, but it's just funny remembering that it used to look like that at one point in its early stages. I remember once freestylers started doing it, and then suddenly everybody was doing it, and suddenly there was a breezy flick and all that stuff. The 180. I mean, just doing this. Which, yeah, this one to me is like easier and just way more efficient at getting power. But the other one is just a little quicker. Oh yeah, I probably shouldn't have said flip. It's where you hold backwards. missed the side flip. Just trying to get boost at the same time as touching the ball. Ends up making a big difference there. Unfortunate. This guy's gonna play quick and go for a lot of super fast touches. That's a terrible kickoff. Let's see. Just barely. Put himself out of position. Yeah, back to patience. And I get the boost. That's what I really want. And see if anyone reacts. People will definitely do it, but I'm probably gonna miss the original. I was good at it back when that was the only one anybody ever did, but once I switched to the other one, it's really hard to do that now. Yeah, this guy's just gonna play super quick on every ball. No, I was slow on my reaction. Would have been fine otherwise. I'm only mostly on kickoffs. I speed flip pretty much every time I do a flip. Not 100% of the time, I'd say like 70% of the flips that I do that aren't wave dashes or speed flips. This guy's plan, if I slow down the ball, is to challenge, is to rush challenge each time. Rip. It's a pretty bad combo that boost spawned there. I think it spawns, but yeah, that he gets the boost at the same time as closing that. Oof. Exactly. He's gonna do it, I think, 90% of the time. I'm not gonna expect him to mix it up at all. But yeah, speed flipping is like, anytime that I need to get somewhere quickly, I have to speed flip. There's no doubt about it. Let's take a small pad. Nice. I just need to punish him for getting too close to me, because he's gonna stay close to me, like, no matter what. His kickoff was really wide. I'm surprised he ends up winning it as strongly as he did. That's a little weird. I don't know if he missed the boost or if he didn't see me get a touch going backwards. But I'll take it. Nice. Too much speed. Kind of rough for him too, because he gets a ghost touch. He said go for it. I mean, it's definitely what he's doing. No doubt about it. That was a horrible 50 by me. Flipped at the wrong time. I meant for that to go top corner-ish. Just control this. This guy does not like patience, so the longer I take with the ball, the more frustrated he's gonna get. He's starting to fake now, though. Good for him. No, I don't want to get a bump at all. Nice. Okay, cool. He's annoyed by me. Nice. I don't know. I think he's just vibing. But I'm not doing it. Those matches can be fun if like both people just play full speed the entire time, which is probably what he wanted, but he is queuing ranked, so low chances that he's gonna run into anybody who wants to do that with him. It's kind of like me drift dribbling and the odds of me trying to drift dribble and then the opponent doing it too. I mean, he's not counting on that, but he's playing like that's what he wants to have happen. I can't remember who it was. There was one guy who I would play against who we both would just stop caring. Like, we wouldn't care at all, and we would only go for ridiculous stuff, like, every time we saw each other in ranked. I can't remember his name. He was a really, really good player. He might have been a pro, but I don't remember. Too far back in my memory. Have to restart PC. We'll see you in a second. Sorry for the... Okay, that was kind of weird. The mute button wasn't working on my mic. Hopefully that wasn't too loud. Had to mute for a moment. I thought he wasn't going to go for that kind of a touch of everything. Nice. Pretty easy for me. Still not boosting. And I get boost. It's crazy. Thank you for your boost, sir. No! It didn't even look like his build touched me from my view. Let's see. No. Is he only gonna challenge right away too? I think I just... no, only doing 2 hours tonight. Okay, what a kickoff. 2 hours tonight as well. If he challenges me, I'm gonna... I'm just gonna count on the instant challenges. Why not, I guess. But yeah, only gonna do about 15 more minutes. So 2 matches. Perfect power shot. Okay, this is just a whole different world from yesterday. Loving it. Rip. I don't know. I could've, if I didn't do that spin, maybe saved it. It wasn't an unpredictable shot. Good save from him. Nice, that's what I want. That's really, really risky by him. Man, and I started by turning right. I thought I would need to turn right. I gotta spawn better, man. Okay, what? Wave dashes me. See how I do it? Sure. How to send the ball 2.5 miles wide. Nice. That was actually really brave of me to call that fake by him, or to believe he was gonna fake that, which is exactly why he did it. And I end up getting a goal from it because of it. which means he's probably just going to play really quick on these next few opportunities that he gets. I'm too close. I need to be closer to my goal line to have a better chance of saving that. Although the kickoff was quite terrible for me. That one was so much better. At least I got that reset. If I didn't, it probably would have been a goal for him. But yeah, I'll show you a little bit of the dribbling course. Missed the flick completely. Perfect 50 for me that time, though. Really high pop. Nice. Yeah, that touch was way higher than anything he could have predicted. If I went for it, there would be no way that I'd be able to read that. He wants me to jump for this. Unfortunate. Best thing I can do there is just try to recover like how I did. He's gonna use up all of his boost that he just got. Okay, it's been so much easier to win since I started saving boosts. Like right there, I just didn't boost past the play and he ends up rolling over the top of my car. So I'll take that. Well, not rolling, but something like rolling. I don't know. Missed again. No, he almost got spun. Nice. He nearly got a double touch off of the post though. Yeah, difficult spot. I should have just rushed at him. It's like such a low chance that I can save anything he does if I give him time. Nice, just barely able to make it. I need to land quickly. Nice, good timing. This is super dangerous for me. I actually wanted to try to score it after, but GG. Okay, last few matches there, super good. But yeah, I'll show you Leathermere's dribble course, so you can see it for the last part of stream. But yeah, this has been so much nicer than yesterday. Way better. This is where I used to train drift dribbles 2 years ago, actually. For me, it's pretty straightforward. So something you may notice though is that I don't actually turn my car that often when dribbling through this course. My car is driving in a straight line a lot of the time, so that I don't interfere with the ball and its balance. So like driving in a straight line more on these types of dribble courses is better. And then spots like this, you just don't really go too quickly through them. You can take your time. Yeah, I used to practice this pretty often, but I would drift through all of this stuff instead of just carrying it the way that I am now. And then this one's pretty hard because as soon as you start to lose control of the ball, it's basically over. But yeah, you can drive through it pretty slowly if you want to, and it'll help you a bit. But yeah, just don't take it too quickly. And once you get through it, you have to go up these weird ramps. It'd be pretty cool if I could do like a 0 death run of this thing. But I don't know what my chances are after this ramp. It's a bit harder here. Let's take it to the right side. There's a bit more room over here if I remember right. Nice. And then this next one is the crazy, really crazy one. Its timing is so annoying. Just a little too much power. This next one is a little difficult too. Oh no, I just completely... No! I made it like 9 levels. Which level did I end up? I've completed this thing. It can take a while though. Just wait for this to go past one more time. Too much speed though. Yikes, just a little too much. Bottom wheel nearly got tagged there. No! It's that third one again. Usually I don't struggle if I make it past the first one. Making it past the first one is usually the hardest part. Oh my gosh, what is happening? No, it just keeps flying forwards. Close call. And then this one is, you just have to double jump over it. It's funny, I'm saying it like, oh yeah, you just gotta do this, but I know it's way, way harder than making it look at the moment. Rip, I was good till that last one. The hitbox on this thing is kind of weird. You have to do your double jump pretty early, or else it just doesn't work at all. No. Yeah, on these ones is where it gets harder. Okay, more patience. I'll do it slow. No. Okay, that exact way that I just lost the ball there is what was happening earlier today. Every time I try to dribble on a catch. Nice. I like how the music kind of feels a bit spacey too, so works with this course. Okay, again, that very last one. I'm fine till that for whatever reason. No way. Too much momentum again. No! How though? Rip. No way. Okay, I gotta get through this thing. It's annoying. It's very annoying. Didn't make it past 3. Not applicable to a real game. Past past level. If I don't joke, past level 20 isn't very applicable anymore. Under control so fast, it bounces a lot. I don't really know how to explain how I get control on it. Maybe it's power sliding on the landing. I barely move when, no. Okay, this is way harder than I want it to be. I barely move when I land. Like, I try to make it as easy for the ball to land in a predictable way as I can. Okay, that bounce is way too high. No! I can't make it. No way. How many times am I gonna lose it on that very last edge? There, finally. Only took 15 million tries. This one's really hard. Its timing is really specific. Yeah, like it's so easy not to make it through. Then you have to get this next jump perfect. No, couldn't balance the ball correctly. Rip. I mean, the hard part too is timing things perfectly. It's like on that landing right there, I held power slide for like a split second. You have to know when to do it and when not to do it. It's a part of it. But I'd say like not moving too much is really important to how you land when controlling the ball. Other than that, I feather how I move the left stick, kind of like how people feather boost. And I do that while feathering my boost. Way too much momentum on the ball again. Wait for it to go by one more time. Close call. And then this one goes really slow, like deceptively slow. Are you kidding? I can't believe it. It's the last ones. Like, that's crazy. After all that, the ball just simply falls off. No, I should have waited. This thing is hard to stop playing once you start it, though. Once I get past, I think. Well, actually, now I'm just starting to struggle on this thing. Yeah, Marta, you should try it. See how far you can get. You pretty much always need to boost to dribble. Okay, I'm on the wrong timing here on this thing. There we go. I mean, it's possible to dribble without it, but boost is like way too useful for dribbling. No, the ball landed on my windshield. The windshield is the part of the car that I need to keep it off of as much as I can. If it's on the windshield when I jump, it flies way too far in front of me. And if it's on the windshield when I land, it also flies way too far in front of me. Nice. Just enough patience there. Perfect timing here. Momentum is a little close there. Nice. On to the next few. Lost control immediately. 27 deaths. That's a lot more than I wanted to have at this point. This one was always really easy for me. It's just good usage of double jumps. That's all that you need for it. Alright, that counts. That definitely counts. And this thing is just... You can speed through like quite a few of these if you time it well. If you time it well. I actually have to slow it down because I'm on the wrong timing for it. Okay, this has me reset pretty well. No! I've never died this many times on this thing. Am I gonna have to go one at a time? I guess so. I used to just go straight through it. But, oh well. And this one's pretty relaxed. You just have to let the ball not dribble too quickly. Bit off timing there. Let's see. I'll do the next two and then I'll pause after that. I feel like this thing is almost making me dizzy looking at these walls. Just haven't seen them in so long. Okay, when does the end appear? Pretty much right here. Nice. And then into this tunnel. This tunnel's pretty easy, same for the next part of it. Oh wait, are the giant rings after this? Maybe they are. I want to do those if they're following this. Yeah, this one is pretty much the same thing. You just have to be able to slow down the ball without it falling the wrong direction. Number 28 is easily the hardest one though. No, just a little bit off. Can I make it? Almost works. Nice. Can't let it fall too far to the right again, which it almost did. No way. And then it just falls. As soon as I say that, it falls just a hair too far to the left. But yeah, this will get you really good at feathering how you turn the ball and stuff. The more you practice it. Okay, yeah, this is the rings part. The rings are kind of easy for me. They're... I don't know why, to be honest. They've always been that way. I actually used to practice 360 dribbles on them. That just barely went through. Okay, and then this thing's pretty crazy. No. Yeah, I'll get through this one and then I'll pause it or on the stream. Okay, let's see. It's like the other one, you don't have to go fast at all. This one forces you to do it quickly. Nice, my timing is good. Means I can speed through a lot of it. If the ball doesn't keep sliding down. I can't tell where this next one is, like how close it is to me. Oh no. No, I was great until that very last cut. I think this one's, I'm like, no, wow. All right, this is where I'm struggling. It's because I want to push it through really quickly. Nice. not so nice. This just became a challenge to do. I remember though with this one, once you become pretty good at it, you don't lose the ability to do it very easily. Just a little faster. Nice. Yeah. Actually, the next one is where it starts to get a bit hard, but yeah, that's as far as I'll go for right now. Actually, I'm at level 19. Why don't I just complete it? Do 20 of them. Well, not complete the entire course, just get to the 20th. I've said I was gonna stop like eight times already. No, that landing, I forgot. When you land your car, it'll tilt just a little bit. And then you can just cheat this thing by going too far to the right if you want. And that was a little too fast. It's so hard to swing the ball up on this thing. And I think there's going to be like one blockade thing, yeah. Nice. But yeah, that's as far as I'll go for right now. Also, if you're at this thing, all you have to do is just do a crazy backflip when you get up to it. You just need that, and you do that twice. Are there any good Striker Workshop trading maps? There is one. And for this one, there's like 30 levels. Faster than your car. Yeah, it just takes it's basically you're putting the ball on your windshields, so if you avoid putting it on your windshield, which is really hard to do, but if you can manage to avoid putting it on your windshield, it won't fall off your car very quickly. But the only big thing you can do about that is to just slow down. The one that's really good for power shots is Aim Training by Coco. Yeah, the thing at level 3. I used to use that for practicing, what was it? Like, a lot of the landings you see me do where I can catch the ball came from me practicing it on that. But, like, last thing I'll show is this training, Ignited. It's called Aim Training by Coco, and it helps you to just try to do a power shot towards the big green things. So it's pretty good at getting you a lot more accurate. Is this something that like I've suggested to people in the past until they get to a pretty high level? Because at a certain point you don't need to clear the ball like this. You just need to get better at shooting normal shots. But yeah, that's where I will call it a night. I'm ready to go to sleep. But yeah, I don't think I'll be able to stream tomorrow. I'll probably do like a YouTube video tomorrow. But I'll probably be back to streaming on Saturday. But yeah, that'll be it for the stream, everybody. Hope you all enjoyed it. And I will see you guys soon.